everyone, and welcome to another episode of Street Tech. My name is Charity, and we're back on the streets of Lagos to ask people what their opinion is about Twitter ban and how it has affected them personally, and what other alternative they use other than Twitter. This is actually going to be an interesting one. Let's go and find out what people have to say.
My name is Rachel. For me, right, I don't know, but I feel like it's an unfairness to us as citizens.
My name is Omolola. Well, I would say it's really affecting most businesses, most corporate businesses. For instance, the banks. Let me make reference to the bank. My husband has a Kuda bank account, and you know this bank does not even have a physical office. So we relate with them mostly online. But with the Twitter ban, he made a transaction which the money did not even get to the beneficiary. So he has not been able to reach out to Kuda Bank ever since. But during the time when we have Twitter in operation, we would have tweeted something to them, and they will respond almost immediately. But now we don't even know what to do.
Because if you take your opinion because of what you said and what the people who owns the platform did against you, and you banned it yesterday without trying to see the other side of it, then you are being unfair, actually. I call that wickedness.
David. Well, firstly, the Nigerian government they didn't go well about it. They didn't go the right way. Why am I saying so? This Twitter as an app, a lot of people use it for business. A lot of people use it to socialize and many other things, apart from the fact that we insult or we try to tag people for, you understand, for example, that Twitter ban. Now, you are banning Twitter and you are using that same Twitter to announce that you ban Twitter. How does that make sense? No, now.
My name is Babala. Actually, I feel it's actually very, very bad because actually affecting a lot of students and also people that actually have their own business that are self-employed. So it's very, very bad thing, that's what I can just say in general. Yeah.
My name is Olada.
Okay, so what do you think about the Twitter ban?
Twitter ban. For me, I feel like it's complete and utter BS. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever because people actually do make money off Twitter, and banning it gives them less of a chance to actually do what they want to do with it. So I feel like it's not fair, it's not right, they shouldn't do it.
Emmanuel, I think the Twitter ban is kind of personal actually. The president did not even consider the masses, the general public. I think it was due to the fact that his tweet was probably deleted. It has nothing to do with probably trying to regulate social media. So I think it was a personal beef from Mr. President, and it was a no-no for me.
Michael. Chima.
Okay, so what do you think about the Twitter ban?
It doesn't make sense. In all view, it does not make sense.
How about you?
I think it was uncalled for. Like, there's no really need for the ban anyway. That's how I feel about it.
Damlola. Personally, I just feel it's actually wrong to take away people's rights to express themselves and share information. Fine, lots of wrong information that are out there, but then doesn't mean everyone gets to share wrong information. So taking away the right to share information from people is actually a terrible thing.
So how has it affected you personally?
I mean, I've missed my trends. At least every morning I go on Twitter to check the trends. Every morning I search for trends. But now it's just there.
I mean, I don't know what's going on anymore now. There's a block, there's a fight going on anywhere now. I can't know. So now I have to just really be careful and find alternative means.
Information, like Twitter is like, how will I put it, a refined Naira land. A lot of information. Most nowadays, people don't even listen to news or stuff. Any information you need on Twitter, like you get it first hand. So, and information is like, how will I put it? Information is like a very key pathway to success. So that's just it. Information is gradually deadening. So there's no point.
It has affected me monetary-wise. It has affected me in form of information, like getting news. Because Twitter is for me is like where I get most of my information from, both nationwide, worldwide.
So I've not been on Twitter lately because of Twitter ban. So I don't really get informations like that anymore. So other ways Twitter affected me, but that is the main way that affected.
Personally, Twitter, a means of communication. Just last week, my DSTV subscription, I had problems with it, and Twitter was the quickest means to communicate with DSTV every time. Twitter is actually the quickest means. So I couldn't reach out to DSTV for as long as possible because of Twitter ban.
It has affected me because there's no more funny memes again. Everybody's now serious with it.
Well, personally, they became a means of communication and getting notifications on time. Because with Twitter, it's faster to get notification, or to get notified through Twitter than through Instagram and other. So that affects me personally because there is certain set of blogs I actually follow through, but I cannot get notifications from them due to the ban. So with that, I've noticed I get and follow up on the updates and all of that. So that's affected me.
Okay, so speaking of alternative means, what other alternative do you use other than Twitter?
I use Instagram.
Instagram, actually. Instagram is also good. I use for my marketing strategy. Instagram is cool.
I use WhatsApp most especially because I'm not a fan of Instagram. I'm only a fan of WhatsApp and Twitter. And now that Twitter is banned, I still focus on WhatsApp, especially businesses.
Yeah, I have to switch down to Instagram now. So now I like to use that hashtag. But doing the hashtags on Instagram isn't as fast and effective like Twitter. Because people don't really get to use it on time unlike Twitter. So for now, I have to like switch to Instagram because those media that like saying take our Instagram page and making it slower. I mean, the quick information is not getting to us on time.
Yes, there are many other apps, but the technicality of Twitter, like the way Twitter is, how it is built, you can't find it in any other app. So Twitter is very compulsory, and its use is at the peak. It's what we have to like. A lot of people use Twitter for business. So you banning Twitter alone, you've unemployed a lot of people. You've tried to say, okay, you guys won't have means of surviving again, you understand? There are influencers on Twitter, there are people that sell, people that do marketing on Twitter, you understand now? So they try to deny them from that.
Well, I'm not a Twitter person anyway. I have other platforms that interest me like LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook and all. But I have not seen any other platform that can beat Twitter, right? I've not still seen. Like Twitter still has that grace factor on it.
Well, I think Twitter is very, very effective because once they see your tweet, they respond almost immediately compared to other platforms like Facebook and Instagram. Twitter is the most effective platform.
Everybody has their own opinion, but I just feel like Twitter cannot be replaced because it's just a quick messaging platform. You can just put something and afterthought on it, so it cannot just be replaced. For now, I've not seen any platform.